the foundation for generations of history, the root of emotions that never fade, the essence of stories that can evolve in the most thrilling ways you could imagine.
Here's that Reeves like he scores! There you go, TVO. All the goal.
Bremer, number 1.
Part of the wonder of a season like theirs is that every club is destined for different things at different times for different reasons.
We've won a lot of games lately because we've had great spirit.
Stretches of success.
And the horn goes, Hawks win! Oh yeah, baby!
Offset inevitably by spells of difficulty.
And that'll do it.
We've been here lots. We gotta answer the bell here, boys. Let's go.
Cause to believe.
Get dialed in. Let's get competitive, boys.
Counterbalanced by moments to question.
If we played good today, we lost. Fine. This one away.
And to challenge yourself to believe once more.
Starts next game here. We're gonna win that one. We're gonna win the next one.
Remember, faith in all the game can promise you. Trust in what it can do to you.
Hard, hard, hard!
And fantasies about where it can take you.
Get some competitiveness in us, boys!
That's how it all began. And beginnings are everything. A city and a game. It would be hard to find any place and any sport anywhere in the world more intertwined than Toronto and hockey. The history spans the entire 100-year chronicle of the National Hockey League and beyond, when so much about the sport looked and seemed different. Except, of course, the passion it could instill. All these decades later, the Maple Leafs endure at the center of all that passion, and members of the club find ways to pay it back, even away from the ice.
Hello. Can we come in?
Yes, of course.
Hi, nice to meet you guys. I'm Jake Gardner. Yeah.
This is the brand new home of the Yusuf family, immigrants from Ethiopia.
We got some bags for everyone. You, Omer?
It was constructed this year as a Habitat for Humanity project, with members of the Maple Leafs part of the volunteer corps who built it. Now, today, they've returned with some housewarming gifts.
You drink coffee yet?
Sarah, did you tell them you did?
No, never too early. Ooh. You look good in the blue.
There you go.
Oh my gosh!
This house here, we had some guys come here when this was just a hole in the ground, and we've had some painting, we've had some building, and I think that this was their opportunity to give something back, and something very real, and not just write a check, but actually be involved, get to know a family, and our players want to have that sort of sweat equity built into this relationship.
I mean, the Leafs as a team do a great job of being involved with the community. I think it gives guys lots of opportunities to give back and be a part of communities and spend some time. Is that a charger for us? What do you got there? Oh, is that a gift?
Yeah.
Nice. Putting it right there, huh? Good stuff. Yeah, so I mean, you know, just kind of stuff like this is just that much more meaningful. And, you know, the team's been able to have a great impact on a lot of families.
Here's the mic here.
It's nice to see you here. I hope you win the next game. I have my own space and my own room.
Thank you.
Thanks for writing that for us. Yeah, that was really nice.
Good job, Sarah. Good job.
Good job.
To tell you the truth, this is like the opportunity that we've been waiting for a long time.
You happy?
Because we lived in 3-bedroom apartment with only one washroom with 7 children, a total of 9 people. We cannot even explain it in words how much happy and relieved we are.
So So you're hockey fans now?
Yeah, yes. You know, who's not in Canada?
These are tickets for the game on Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
No problem.
See you Saturday night.
Absolutely. Yes. Thank you.
All right,
guys.
Thank you very much. I'm happy
Nice to meet you guys.
Saturday's game is a significant one, with Sidney Crosby and the defending Stanley Cup champion Pittsburgh Penguins coming to town.
They cut off the back. There we go. Notice how Pittsburgh's got 5.
A few years ago, Toronto center Nazem Kadri would have been focused on looking to score against such a top opponent. But now, he's evolved into a veteran leader of his young club, charged by his coach with locking down other teams' superstars like Crosby.
I play against the other team's top lines and just do the best I can to keep them off the score sheet. It's definitely not something I would have seen myself doing when I first got drafted. I didn't really know too much about defense. Good play! So I just kind of embraced the role and embraced the challenge last year when Babs gave it to me. It's got to be worth something, though. And, you know, a lot of people didn't really think I could do it, and that just kind of motivates me to do it more. Yep, one. Bad drop.
This is perfect. You got a game.
This is insane how much better I'm getting. Crazy. I enjoy it. I embrace it. Obviously, it's a challenge, and I think I want to measure myself up to the best players, and I think Sid's the best in the game right now. So we need to do a good job in it.
We're good. Thanks for your time.
The Stanley Cup champions are in Toronto, and it's one of those dark, inky Canadian nights.
They can skate. If you're standing still, they'll skate right by you. You got to be gapped up on your guy. Hang on the puck. Let's go get this done. Come on.
Mike Babcock's instructions are clear.
We can eat them up here, boys. We want to skate.
But less than a minute and a half in, a long pass propels a Pittsburgh breakaway.
No! Long aerial pass. Here's Carl Hagelin. He's hooked from behind by Carrick, and there'll be a penalty shot.
Oh, come on!
So a minute and 27 seconds in, Frederick Anderson faces Carl Hagelin on a penalty shot.
Dump it in, Hags!
And he stops him.
Nice. What a play for Anderson, just getting himself settled into this game.
Go back at her. Let's get heavy on the puck. Do it right. Be patient.
The next 10 minutes are closely played and scoreless. But then, the Pens get a power play, and Evgeny Malkin capitalizes.
One-timer score! Evgeny Malkin drilled it into the back of the net on a pass from Justin Schultz.
That was insane.
The future Hall of Famer Malkin has more than 300 goals all time, but just 14 seconds after the ensuing face-off,
The bouncing cut, they score!
rookie Nikita Zaitsev nets the first of his career.
I don't know if we're talking, but it sure looks like we are. We look organized there. Keep her going, boys.
And a very interesting first period comes to an end.
Way to shoot it, Zaitse. Way to shoot it, baby.
Hey, good job out there, fellas. Don't be denied. Overshoot it. Let's have some fun. Let's go, boys. Come on.
Here we go.
Come on, let's go get him. Come on, have fun. Let's go, boys.
Good energy, boys. We got energy.
Jump here, jump. We're gonna try to win it from the inside here.
Nice, do them.
It's a lesson on the job for the young Leafs, that against an opponent like this one, success is perhaps best judged in small doses.
Hell of a shift, eh, boys? Hell of a shift.
And every shift for Kadri seems to offer more and more punishment.
The Leafs, Nazem Kadri's done a nice job against Sid tonight.
Proof that what it takes to neutralize a talent like Crosby is to completely give oneself over.
Flower, I'm getting pushed into you, man. I got cross-checked right in the back of your head.
Kadri, you're getting a power play. Let's go, please. Thank you. Apologize.
Yeah, that's all. I ain't trying to hurt the guy.
This game is going to 3-on-3 sudden death overtime.
Reaching overtime in a game like this almost feels like the summit. But then, suddenly, in sudden death, comes a glorious bonus.
Wild finish and a big turnover in the corner. Jake Gardner jumped in off the blue line to score, and Toronto wins it 2-1.
NHL All Access on Sportsnet is brought to you in part by the Rogers Wrapped in Red event. Hurry into a Rogers store today for great gifts for everyone on your list, like smartphones, tablets, accessories, and more. NHL All Access. The 2017 Bridgestone NHL Winter Classic, January 2nd on Sportsnet.
Hello again, everybody. Joe Louis Arena for the Anaheim Ducks, and a lot of them taking in this game.
Okay, good team win here tonight. Make sure we're ready to go from the drop of the puck here. Otter.
All right, now we got Shekak, Greener, Glendenning, DK, Larks, and one time for Peter Mrazek. Come on, boys!
In a slump, strong starts can feel critical to achieving reversals. But tonight, the game begins in all too familiar fashion.
Scores! Great shot! And another early lead for an opponent against Detroit.
Hey, we're playing good hockey. Keep playing here. Keep our emotions in check. Keep playing here. We're fine on this bench.
Well, they drop the gloves right up the fairly. Everybody sticks and gloves down. Away we go.
Fighters sizing up one another.
Big size difference.
Ott's trying to lift his team down 2-0.
He is. Down they go. Fans love it. Team's down 2-0. Steve Ott says, let's go. Get her going on a Saturday night at the Joe.
Keep fighting through everything. Keep fighting through everything.
Tatar had a chance. Rebound score!
Oh my God, look at this.
Tomas Tatar!
Okay, great job skating. I thought we did a fantastic job skating. We just got to make sure as a group we stay highly competitive, but highly focused. Don't lose your composure here. Keep the focus on winning the hockey game, number one. Stay highly competitive, but keep your composure here. Let's go get them, boys. Let's go.
The first goal of the second period comes from the Ducks, raising the deficit to 3-1. Even so, the Wings' intensity is there.
Come on, let's push here now. Let's push here.
6 down, guys. Keep them down. Stop.
They just have to have faith. The results will follow.
Tatar's! It's going well for him. Tatar's got another one.
Oh,
that's a break.
Wow.
Big break.
It hit a leg. It seemed to a stick. Came off the boards. Took a funny, it hit his pad. Oh my God, you are living right. Way to go, Thomas.
Here's Glendenning, cuts back, loose in front of the goal. They score! Save him at one end, Larkin at the other. It's all tied, 3-3.
6.5 minutes later, a one-timer from Xavier Ouellet hits the back of the net, giving the Wings their first lead, believe it or not, of the entire homestand.
Hey, come on now. Having fun. Right, setting each other up here, fellas. Big goal there, fella.
Hey, let's make that the standard, not the exception now. Let's build on that, fellas. Great job. We've got to make sure we're moving our feet, especially the guy with the puck, and then make sure we skate to support. Don't give him anything easy because of a poor change. We've got to make sure we have hard plays at the offensive blue, get it in their end, and grind them like we have. And then make sure we do a real good job of playing north for 20, and let's go get the W here, boys.
It's critical they hang on to this lead and win this hockey game. This could be a huge game for Detroit to win.
Here lows Tatar!
Oh boy.
The teams will exchange goals a few minutes later, but it'll finish victoriously for the Wings, meaning the scene in the home team's dressing room this time will be celebratory.
That's it, Peter. Good job, buddy.
Yeah, freezer! Out of a freezer!
Otter, way to get us going. We can fight. Larks got a goal like that. This one goes to welcome out of the freezer.
guys. Like Hank said, we start pretty well, but unfortunately 2 goals went in. But way to show the character, stay with it. Finally some goals here. Way to go, boys.
I really like the team's resolve today. We stuck with it. We've struggled here in the last little while. Everybody knows that. This is a resolve we've talked about that we've wanted to see over the last little while, and it's good timing to leave on a positive note here and take that to the road and continue to push forward.
The Chicago Blackhawks are in New York for a few days, and the morning after their win over the Rangers, they have a few free hours, which New Jersey native Trevor Van Riemsdyk uses to link up with his parents for a trip he's long been meaning to make.
They did an unbelievable job. Just imagine the task, right, with trying to deal with everybody's emotions, It's just a spectacular building. There was a lot of conversation, right, about how to memorialize this in an appropriate way. I think most people feel like they did a really, really tremendous job.
Van Riemsdyk was 10 years old on September 11th, 2001, which means 15 years later, it's hard for him to even remember how the world was different before the attacks.
Who's that?
Somebody from Middletown.
Oh, I'm from Middletown, New Jersey, like an hour 15 away. The town I'm from happened to be pretty highly affected by it, and everyone had friends and families that they knew.
Here's Mr. Ferrugia. Yeah. The other son's friend's father, Ferrugio.
To come here and see this, it still kind of makes you tear up a little bit to think about how so many people's lives changed. Being 10 at the time, you kind of don't fully grasp the magnitude of it all.
As parents, when you have young kids like that, it's also sensitive in terms of what do you share, what don't you share.
Yeah, this is unbelievable, like how well done this is. Seeing this memorial kind of gives you chills thinking back to it, and shows how strong we were as a nation to come together and in the time after to really unite in face of such adversity.
Several hours later then, for Van Riemsdyk, a hockey game once more is a refuge from some of the realities of the world. Not to mention, of course, a job to do.
All right, the Barclays Center, the scene of the get-together tonight between the Blackhawks and the Islanders.
Have you been pleasantly surprised at how well Ryan Hartman has stayed out of the box, given his history?
A lot of it can happen after the whistles, and I think he's smart during the play, and after whistles, I think you want to make sure that you're not taking the extra one. But during the play, I think he's drawn some penalties.
It can be easy to lose track of all the ways the Blackhawks can beat a team. Recently, Ryan Hartman's self-discipline and heady play have been a growing factor.
Over the center, and Hartman cut across. He had Cizikas lined up and lit him up, and now Cizikas wants to go at Hartman.
Go after me, go after me. Go after me next time, yeah.
That's again, 53 penalty.
Tremendous restraint shown by Hartman. Hawks get a draw. Seabrook centered it. Here's Panarin. He scores! Artemi Panarin with a one-timer. And the Hawks come through on a power play created by Ryan Hartman, and it's 2-1.
And for Hartman, the rewards double as encouragement to do more of the same.
Hartman goes down in the corner, and Bailey's going to have a seat.
New York penalty number 12, 2 minutes interference.
Hey, Hart's here. We're in a battle.
Seabrook to Panarin, one-timer. He scores! Artemi Panarin with a bullet. Another one-time power play goal from 72 White, and it's 4-4.
What a game at the Barclays Center. What a game.
Now a steal, a centering pass. Here's Panik. He scores! Richard Panik off a Rasmussen forecheck.
Yeah, baby!
Clock winds down. Hawks win. That's an ugly win, boys. That's ugly.
Crazy.
Way to find the way to win today, boys. It wasn't pretty, but it was good. A lot of good games. Way to battle out there, Scotty, but I'm going to give it a bread, man.
The Blackhawks and the Blues are both anticipating their prelude to the Winter Classic, a matchup indoors in St. Louis in a few days' time.
Move around, switch! I don't think you can consider two franchises rivals until they both beat each other. They flat beat us until last year, and we had to find a way to dig in and make it a rivalry so that at least we've got their attention now.
Quick! We have to tip our hats to them because they've been such a great team over the last 6 or 7 years. But we felt like it was time for us to break through, and we obviously accomplished that against them. And I think we put that kind of in their mind that we're a team that's here to stay. I think that goes a long way down the road. Nice.
It's always a fun game when we play them, especially in our building, and we always get up for it. And it's going to be our biggest rival in the league, and it's always huge to us.
What a shot. Save it for tonight, though.
Back home, a few hours before game time, you'd think with this matchup approaching, Ryan Reeves would be tightly wound and firmly on edge. But those closest to the Blues right winger, his wife Alana and 9-month-old son Kanan, swear there's little resemblance between the man in the uniform and the man in the plaid suit.
It's pretty intense because of his role in the past. I tend to worry sometimes depending on who they're playing, but as long as he's having fun, then I get really excited for him. At home, he's kind of a giant teddy bear. He's quieter, sweet. On the ice, he's definitely not that person.
Ryan Reeves on the ice, he likes getting in your face. I wouldn't say I have a mean streak, but I think I have that little bit of meanness in me that people respect. Once the puck drops, I have a little switch that I can just turn that on right away. So right now I'm cool, I'm calm. Once that puck drops, it's go time.
Welcome to the Scott Trade Center for the Blackhawks and the Blues.
The teams have played twice since the Blues ended the Blackhawks season last spring, winning 1 game apiece. Now, tonight will be a new chapter, setting the stage and updating the storyline for the Winter Classic, though it appears no one's shifting their focus to the outdoor spotlight just yet.
Change fast. Out-change them. We can do that every time. Keep it 5-on-5 at all costs, boys.
All right, offensive zone, we want to hold on to the puck. We want early motion before we touch it. Big start, Hartsey, Taser, Haas, Dunks, Hammer, and Darls.
Boys, go, boys, go now. Boys, that's their way here. Boys, come on, boys.
Get it done here. Come on, boys, let's go right away. Let's go, baby.
In front of a capacity crowd at Scott Trade Center, it's the home team that goes on the attack early,
Berglund's line, here we go.
with Patrick Berglund leading the way.
Blues get it up to Berglund. He's in. He shoots. And it's score! Bula gives the Blues a 1-0 lead.
Floodgates are opening. Yeah, baby! There you go, very good, boy.
Couldn't get it out. Here's Fabry trying to center. Darling able to sweep it away.
Everything's coming off that goalie here, boy.
Put it out in front. Stastny. Oh, Darling did it just enough.
Nice play, Boba.
Get above it, Robbie.
Just 2 shots on goal in the first 12 minutes of this game for the Blackhawks.
Golmeister back to get it. Hit by Jordan Tutu in the far corner.
Stay tight.
Hang on to it in that ozone, boys.
Oh, and he got rid of Chalmers. Some of the big hit.
Holy moly. I gotta stop laying you guys out. I almost laid you the out there.
Take care, man. I'm gonna need some room.
Last minute here, boys.
Man, you're not gonna do this all night, okay? I just need you to listen to me when we're out here, okay?
Let's go.
Desjardins and Reeves had a little conversation going. The referee came into the neighborhood to settle down the class.
Boys, let's want that puck. Get over.
Oh,
Come on, we gotta be stronger on the puck.
Good job. They use for panic. Try to shot that. A save. Rebound. They score. Rasmussen out in front of the net, able to fight off a check, pick up the rebound, and the Hawks' third line comes through with a tying goal. So the first period comes to an end. The Hawks and the Blues even.
Need good changes here this period. Change it forward tight here, fellas. Down to centerman here. Let's be smart here. Let's be smart.
Every shift, boys. Gotta want it more than them here.
All square after a period may seem like a decent place to be for both clubs, but in the Blues dressing room, the score is a signal of some lost focus to Ken Hitchcock.
Everybody listen. We started the first 15 minutes, we did exactly what we were supposed to do. And then the last 5, we decided we're going to start playing light with the puck again. It doesn't work. If we're going to beat this team, we got to go after their defensemen and stay into their defensemen. Get after them, they'll give us back the puck all night. That's what they did for 15 minutes, and then we backed off. We need everybody on this. Not half the group, everybody. Let's go get this thing. Come on, let's go.
Come on, Snake. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Come on, man.
The result of any game is a combination of superior play and superior fortune.
You just played 20 seconds with a broken stick.
3 minutes into the second, the Blues get a serving of the latter.
Yeah! Score! It didn't hit Reeves. It hit the broken stick that was on the ice and deflects 5-hole on Darling. And the Blues take a 2-1 lead.
No, it hit the broken stick.
So Bronziak finds the back of the net with a little bit of luck.
Teams play 82 games in the regular season, but as always, when Chicago and St. Louis share the ice, the stakes see, sound, and feel bigger. It's two good teams going all out. And halfway through the second, Trevor Van Riemsdyk threads a beauty of a pass to Patrick Kane.
Good look. Kane's going to get a look. Right to the goal. Kane, he scores! Patrick Kane has got the tying goal.
Play, boys. Great pass, Reamer.
Here's Perron to Steen. Far side, they score! Berglund has 2. Perron, Steen, and Berglund play tic-tac-toe. 3-2 St. Louis.
That's it, boys. Now we're going here.
Over the last week, Artemi Panarin's been the hottest player in the league, with 3 goals and 3 assists in his last 3 games. With a minute to go in the second, he finds the puck and then Brian Campbell to even the score once again.
Across to Panarin, walks to the non-center, and Campbell open net. Oh, what a passing play! And the Hawks, as they did in the first, have tied it up late in the frame.
Yeah. Get away, boys. Great play, Pat.
Get out! Hard!
Archie and Hope.
The Blues resolved not to make the same mistake they made in the first, though, playing hard all the way to the horn.
The Blues fired over to Edmondson, down to Pietrangelo. One-timer, they score! And the Blues regain the lead.
The period comes to an end. Pietrangelo with a dozen seconds left, and St. Louis back in front after 2.
What up, shot, Brody?
Way to go, Petro.
Nice, boys. Way to answer, way to answer.
We're in a good game here. Let's go.
My stick was busted in half. Brody shot it off. It went to the legs. It's your goal. I thought it'd be my goal. Yeah.
Go hard. Stick on puck. Go hard. Good things are going to happen. Keep putting it in deep. Keep pounding it on the goal. Keep playing that deep game. And let's make sure every shot is a chance to score here. Let's go to work this thing hard. Post back.
Come on, boys.
Keep the streak going here, boys. Let's go here.
Through the first 40 minutes, it's been a battle of offenses. And just 1 minute into the third, Artemi Panarin again is in the middle of a picture-perfect Chicago setup.
Center. Here's Panarin turning it back. A long shot. They scored! A minute in, we're tied.
Good job, boys.
You got room, you got room.
Here's Upshaw trying to stop it home. Not that time. Sent down a rebound. He made a second save. A big scrum around Scott Darling, and tempers will get short here.
Let's go. Let's go!
The battles continued deep into the period until finally, in the final 5 minutes, things break Chicago's way in front of the Blues net.
Seabrook, a long shot, hit traffic, rebound, they score! Yeah! Vinny Hinostroza! And the Hawks lead for the first time tonight.
Right, Vinny! Come on, boys. We got time here. We got time here. Come on, fellas.
Our turn to answer. Let's go.
Strong on the puck, boys. Hard, hard.
Come on, push, boys, push.
Keep coming.
No goalie, no goalie.
It bounces to center. Panarin for the empty net. Artemi Panarin. Hawks win.
Woohoo!
Nice row in. Okay, boys.
The Blackhawks extend their divisional lead to 8 points.
The Blues will spend a long night grappling with at least two harsh realities: that they were outplayed and that the Hawks are starting to pull away further in the division. All the same, a glance at the calendar will offer a measure of solace. January 2nd outdoors is barely 2 weeks away. Some added options for local diversions on off days, and for a foursome of Maple Leaf rookies, Toronto natives Zach Hyman and Mitch Marner, along with Austin Matthews and William Nylander, the city's Christmas market is a chance to get some fresh air and perhaps also search for some Yuletide essentials.
What do they got here?
Everything.
Like what, you can go Christmas shopping here?
Yeah.
Is anybody gonna get anything?
I don't know, I'm gonna look for an ugly sweater.
Hey, should we go on the ride?
Yeah, let's do it. We're doing it.
Hey, look how fast it's going. Isn't that going pretty fast?
Very cold and very fast.
Wait, is it just one at a time?
Whoa. Whoa.
It's a good way to get cold, is go to the top.
My hands are freezing in this thing.
Hey, we could actually rock, so we're like...
No, don't rock. Well,
So we're like this.
Yeah.
Why not? You don't want to rock?
You know what? You rock and then... Danger, do not rock Steve. Idiot.
That's why...
Danger, do not rock Steve. Don't rock it. Alright, get me out of here. Oh, there's Santa.
Hello!
All right, we got Santa.
Nice to see you. How you doing? You have Santa.
Oh, yeah, of
There we go.
course.
Nice to see you. How you doing?
Yeah, bring it right in. Come on, we want a hug.
Nice
We don't
to
want
see
a
ya.
handshake.
All right. Good stuff.
Nice to see ya.
You've all been on the nice list.
Oh, yeah?
We're just going to work on the plus minus a little bit, all right? You guys are awesome. We watch all the time. Mrs. Claus and I love watching you guys.
Thank you.
Go, Leafs, go. Let's take a picture.
Yeah. Cheers. Mitch, you'll sit in your lap.
If Santa proves to be a puckhead, for some other fans, Nylander is the central attraction. Maybe for reasons other than on-ice ability.
You guys want to go in the middle?
Oh, perfect. I'm warm over here. I'm fine.
Okay, wait. You guys want just... I don't know if we just want a Willie.
There you go. You're welcome. Anytime.
Thanks for letting us get in there, Will. Yeah, appreciate it.
Hey, what the? It's not my fault.
What a team player.
If every one of the Leafs rookies has his own story, Connor Brown's is at once one of the most unlikely and most heartwarming.
My family's been in Toronto for like generations. Like my grandparents were Leaf fans and their parents were Leaf fans.
Until just a few weeks ago, Brown was still living at home with his parents. But you can forgive him for not believing he'd stick with the club until he actually did.
I was just hoping to get drafted. I was 6th round pick, so second last round. So I didn't even go down to the draft just because I didn't want to go all that way, and you never know what happens. So I was just at home with my family, and the house phone rang and told me I was drafted to Toronto. So, you know, it was crazy. I mean, mom's crying. Brother was through the roof. The stars aligned for me. I've been blessed and tried to make the most of my opportunity.
Connor is the younger of Dan and Ann Brown's two sons.
Hello.
Dan was Connor's first coach, Anne remains his biggest fan.
He's been funny about not letting us put a lot of stuff out.
Yeah.
So
well, when I was living here, you can do whatever you want now.
I finally begged him to put that up, which is his goal.
First goal plaque.
So that just went up like in the last week.
Every time, well, like I don't put any of this stuff up. Every time I come home, my mom puts another thing on my wall.
We're awfully proud of him, and then it's kind of surreal being part of the hometown team and, you know, the dream coming true. He's living it.
It's crazy. You know, my parents were Leaf fans, you know, my grandparents were. So to watch Connor be able to put on that jersey was crazy. Yeah, it really is. It's surreal. Sorry. We're from this town, but mostly because of my parents. And his parents would be so proud. Sorry. Connor would be so mad.
Anne has a crying problem.
But happy crying, not sad crying. It's always when I'm extra happy.
There's the old stick rack in the corner. We don't have the heart to move it.
Look at this Canadian garage.
Can you grab
hockey equipment and golf clubs?
Grab me a stick. I'm gonna get a coat.
He's come a long way from helping his dad get the sticks and net out of the garage. But doing it these days is a connection to what was once reality, a tribute to the simple rituals that sent him off into the game's ultimate stratosphere. Back in Chicago, it has been a year to remember in the city's sports chronicle, a year that saw what many insisted would never be seen.
Oh, I waited so long, I told you I'd come.
For so many years on the North Side, it was simply loyalty, passion, and good cheer that defined the fan base. Attributes also long shared, one might note, by the city's hockey fans. Except now, if you root for the Blackhawks, you root for Goliath. In 2010, the franchise broke a nearly 50-year drought by winning the Stanley Cup. But it turned out that was just the start. Along the way, names like Taves, Kane, and Coach Q have become nothing short of iconic. The leaders of a club that's perennially expected not just to win, but win it all. So far this season, the Hawks have looked as deep and dominant as ever. Depth that includes locally raised talent Vinny Hinestroza and Ryan Hartman, as well as Scott Darling.
All right, it's the Blackhawks and the San Jose Sharks. For the Hawks, this is their first game back since playing the 3-game road trip. It's their 3rd game in 4 nights. It's going to be a test. Starting in goal, another Chicago area kid from Lamont, Scott Darling, his 9th straight start. Go Hearts!
I just remember in the winters there's a rink, by my house that I used to go out to, and just picture myself playing here at the UC, and definitely a dream come true. And I think every day you kind of it gets more and more special.
Gotta go down. Off the draw, shot by Hartman, he scores! Ryan Hartman! Hinestroza did well enough on the draw, and it's 2-1.
Our good defense right now. We're playing, really sound. We're doing the little things right. Obviously, Darls is back there making some key saves, and that relates to offense too. After he makes big saves, he gets some momentum, and we're able to play with the puck more after that.
Justin Braun, long clip shot, stand-up save by Darling, who bats it all the way back to center. Now back come the Hawks. Hinestroza looking and shooting. He scores! Vincent Hinestroza's 2nd point of the night has the Hawks up 3-1.
Since I was about 3, I've wanted to play in the NHL and play for the Blackhawks. It's every child's goal that plays hockey in Chicago, and the Hawks do a great thing for the city of Chicago, all the suburbs, so it's definitely an honor to play here, and it's something I've always wanted to do.
And this one is in the books. The Chicago Blackhawks have extended their winning streak to 5.
Mr. Mayor, how are you?
Happy and healthy New Year.
Couldn't get that cold today.
Yeah. I took the train in today. I don't know how I did it every day when I got out of college. So I've gotten soft in my old age.
But you're not the only one.
The following day, Chicago's Mayor Rahm Emanuel, along with Alderman Walter Burnett, joined Blackhawks owner Rocky Wirtz on a visit to the West Side and a piece of the team's future.
What do
a new training center where workers recently broke ground.
Good? You good? This will be the rink that the Blackhawks will use for practice.
That's Blackhawks over here, everything?
Just because the Hawks practice on one, the public has same access to it.
So we got a program for the kids?
We got everything. As you know, free time is not good for kids.
No.
So you get them off the street. It's health, fitness, nutrition, and so it's not just learning to skate.
The plan is to cut the ribbon a year from now on a facility that will house both the Blackhawks and youth programs from across the city. The idea is to get kids from all over Chicago playing the sport, and the possibilities multiply from there.
We have so many rinks in the suburbs, but we don't have enough in the city. So we have 3 current players now, and the Blackhawks are from the area, in the struggling area.
I read that about last night's 4-1 game.
Yeah, that's right. And they're
all Chicago scores.
All local kids, and
Chicago is not just a team, it's a culture. There's people who are just Blackhawks fans. They just live it every day.
They're a great ambassador for the city, great economic impact. Yeah, are a major sports team in the city of Chicago. Your measure is not just by your championships, but what you give back. And in my view, this is exactly the spirit of the family.
Without his help, we couldn't have done it.
A few hundred miles southwest, in Missouri, a local youth hockey team, the St. Louis Rockets, convenes for practice a few times a week. Occasionally, they get the opportunity for some special instruction from their goalie's stepdad, Blues star Vladimir Tarasenko, who today has brought teammate Yuri Latera along with him.
Oh!
Great job, Vladimir.
Uh-oh. Oh! Slash him! Slash him! Go, 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 go! Nice pass. Oh! Uh-oh! Oh!
Nice save.
Mark!
It's really cool when you play with your son on the same ice, but one more thing, like it's same as anywhere when you do something and you can see their smiles. You know, kids' smiles is like, I think, you know, it's the best.
It's like your smile.
What's wrong with my smile?
No, I said like it makes people happy, like when you're smiling. Don't see that often.
You should ask them. They call me Grinch, so.
He's Grinch.
In his 4th season in the NHL, the 25-year-old Tarasenko has emerged as one of the league's elite scorers, bidding to become the first Blue ever to win the Art Ross Trophy, given to the league's leader in points. Against the Oilers Monday night, in the first period, he does what's become expected, giving St. Louis a 2-1 lead.
Behind you!
In front, shot, rebound. Tarasenko!
Get up, get up! Skate, skate! Keep coming!
Vladdy!
In overtime, though, Tarasenko is among those stymied by Cam Talbot.
Down to Tarasenko, right in front, shot, great save by Talbot.
And it's the visitors who end up finding a way into the net to win it.
And the Oilers win it 3-2.
In Tampa, the night after their postponed game in Carolina, the Wings quickly encounter familiar demons, falling behind in the first period.
Just a couple things here. Let's get into foot races. We can't stand and say, oh, I got to get back. They're coming every time. They're coming off changes. They're going north every time, so we got to make sure we're proactive in our track. We still got better in this here, boys. Let's go.
The Wings return to the ice for the second period with purpose, but their struggles continue. And it's all compounded by the result of a pileup in front of the net.
Howard down, and Howard could be hurt.
Oh, not again.
Now in goal for Detroit, Number 34, Peter Mrazek.
Gotta dig in now, boys. Gotta dig in.
Drouin took the shot, he scores! Welcome to the hockey game, Peter Mrazek. The shot saved, point, rebound, scores! Kaloran, Nemestikov scores!
All Howard can do is watch the barrage of goals. And he'll be joined in the dressing room by a disheartened collection of teammates.
Figure it out that we better understand it's on us. We ask you to block shots, dig in and make sure you're blocking shots. Period. You gotta block them. That's the way it is. I don't give a if we come back and win this game. What I do give a is that we stick together and we play the right type of hockey that's gonna have long-term success.
It's one of those nights when no matter the coach's passion, the game seems simply out of reach. Detroit's search for momentum will have to pick up some other time. Back in Toronto, the Wings' opponents New Year's Day find themselves in their own dire straits in the third period against the Ducks.
Bold move here by Mike Babcock. He likes to do this. Eats with the extra man out there and an empty net.
So all we're doing, we can go over and back. It doesn't even matter. When it goes down, this guy's ready. He's throwing in that pilot. We're going to bury one out of that. Do we understand?
All hands on deck for both teams here. 3-2. Anaheim trying to hang on to that lead.
Skate these. Come on, Willie. Come on, James.
It's hardly the kind of situation Mike Babcock wants his team to be familiar with. But more than half their losses this season have been by just a goal. Their last gasps all go for naught, making their big win over the Pens just a few nights earlier feel all too quickly like a distant memory.
And final few seconds ticking down, and that will do it. Anaheim pick up the win with the big third period, a 3-2 victory.
For all of them, the silence speaks volumes. But when you grew up rooting for the Leafs and now play for them, every loss is evidently all the more painful.
Thanks, pal. You okay?
What happened in the first game?
Nothing.
Got a stick in the face.
But it's okay? Nothing broken? No chicklets? Are you all good?
A tough one, eh? You did well.
Okay, whatever. It's frustrating.
Well, give us a shout tomorrow, brother.
Yeah.
You played well. Just enjoy it.
See ya.
Clever enough to know the score. Beg you to stop, you say what for? My dark angel, won't you drag those nails across my soul?
If the game didn't push you, didn't test you, didn't agonize you, would it really be as appealing of an endeavor?
Cross my soul.
The reason it stokes such a passion is because it's such a reflection of the range of what life itself presents. The emotions, the progressions, the idea that struggle may be inevitable, but that faith in oneself and those around you can carry you through just about anything along the way. They'll get a holiday respite before the outdoor spotlight beckons. But chance to enjoy a slice of life itself, before returning to the game that never stops fueling their desires as the latest to fall under its unbreakable, unknowable 100-year spell.
As the